Good morning, sanibonani emakhaya. Igama lami nginguNontokozo Gwala, intombi yakamhlabe yalingana phela. Welcome to my channel, and today we are going to look at the summary of the African Youth Survey of 2022, where most of the African young people between the ages of 18 to 24 felt that they will consider emigrating for various reasons. The sample was 50-50 male and female, and out of that sample, 37% of the young people said they are no longer going to school for various reasons. 40% of the respondents, they said they were current students at that particular point in time, and 23% that is remaining, we didn't record their activities in 2022. When you break it down, you will find out that the 2% of the respondents are at the elementary phase, 11% is secondary school, 44% have finished secondary school, 30% at university, 10% they finished their university life studies, and 2% some advanced, doing advanced degrees, and 1% they have finished the advanced group. The statistics are showing us a very good sign in terms of participating in the education sector, where you have 44 plus 30 and 10% who are either have finished or still at varsity. But now they are not certain about the life in Africa. They feel like there is no hope, there is no future, because they are stating the reason that in the next 3 years, more than half of the young individuals in Africa are thinking that it's very important to migrate because there is no hope in Africa. West assume that Africans are migrating because of war, extremism, cruelty as a push factor. But hear me today when I say 41% of the respondents are saying they will migrate for educational opportunities abroad. 25% are saying they want to experience a new life and something different that they have not experienced in Africa. 9% they say they want security. They don't feel safe, whether at school, whether at home, in the community. They are not feeling safe. But now I just want to take you to the top findings of what African youth have said about the future of their world. Hopefulness have declined, but it's deep rather than a slide, as African youth remain optimistic about their personal future and look ahead in the country. They don't find hope anymore. While most are approving what their countries did in terms of responding to COVID-19, but there is a high concern on the vaccine, and the hesitancy is still very high. There is appetite for democracy, and particularly in African-style democracy, rather than emulating the West democratic style. Above all else, African youth sees equality of all citizens under the law, freedom of speech, free and fair elections as a most important pillar of democracy. But the question is, are they experiencing that in their home countries or not? The environment is a key concern for the youth, while many are taking actions themselves. But the rest of them, they are saying they are looking up to their government to improve handling their climate change. The issues of connectivity. Universal Wi-Fi is considered as a fundamental right, and smartphone use is high. But that is not translating to the widespread and affordability of internet. Young people, they feel like internet is still expensive in Africa. Therefore, they will rather migrate for those reasons. Jobs opportunity are the top concern, and African youth are looking to their government to do that. But, you know, they are not finding hope in terms of that as well. There is a widespread agreement on the positive influence of the foreign power, but youth are concerned about neocolonialism and foreign ownership of natural resources. While youth value equality under the law, many have experienced and are concerned about discrimination, particularly for women and ethnic minorities. There is a concern about the threat of terrorism among the African youth, where they feel like It is impacting their daily lives. And another issue that was raised in this report was political instability, and the youth feels that it is the top 5 priorities that the continent should focus on in order for progress to be attained. And when you look at the statistics, it says 23% of the youth, they're optimistic about the hope in Africa, and 9% are very excited, 24% they are so uncertain, and 32% are very much concerned about the issues that have been raised above. 9% are still saying they're pessimistic, and the remainder of this report is available online for you to read for yourself. You will receive accurate data and statistical information. What I simply wanted to do was to tickle your appetite and summarize for you the concern that have been raised by the South African youth, whether they still hope in Africa or not. I hope this report will go to the platform and the relevant audience so that they will understand that should there be no change in how the youth of Africa feel, they will be brain drained and will not be able to be economically active as a continent in order to achieve the things that we have set for us as goals. Therefore, I just want to end it here and say thank you so much for listening to this summary. And please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. And also press the notification button so